We learned each other's silences like maps across the skin. Two careful hearts in borrowed time that still knew how to begin. Under those city windows, you wore the years with grace. And even in the hardest light, I found my safest place. Old photographs on paper, faded edges, quiet rooms, you smiling like you knew my life would open after you. And every season changed us, but not the way we stayed. We lost a few small certainties and kept the vows we made. I saw your tenderness grow deeper. I saw your courage too. The man I am was not enough until he learned from you. This love for a lifetime. Day by day we choose this love for a lifetime. What we keep, what we lose, not by time alone, but the way you hold my hand. This love for a lifetime is the life we understand. This love for a lifetime. We have not been spared the weather or the weight of passing years. There were nights we spoke in fragments, through our pride and through our fears. Yet you never turned away from me. When I was far from kind, you met my fault with steady hands and something more than time. Now the children of our longing, living rooms we've made with care. In every warm and glowing corner, I can feel your footsteps there. And if the world grew darker, you lit the honest flame. No grand parade could ever match the mercy of your name. I learned that love is measured in the patience to remain, in the daily bread of trust and touch, in the blessing of your rain. This love for a lifetime. Day by day we choose this love for a lifetime. What we keep, what we lose, not by time alone, but the way you hold my hand. This love for a lifetime is the life we understand. This love for a lifetime. If I have one confession, it is simpler than you think. I was never made for grandeur, I was made for your calm brink. For the way you read my sorrow before I gave it words, for the dignity of hurting and the kindness of being heard. So the years keep turning, let the rain rehearse our names. I will find you in the changing, I will love you through the change. This love for a lifetime, day by day we choose. This love for a lifetime, what we keep, what we lose, not by time alone, but the way you hold my hand. This love for a lifetime is the life we understand. This love for a lifetime, in the hush after the noise. This love for a lifetime, in the life we built, not dreams, not by time alone, but the truth we live each day. This love for a lifetime is the only way to stay. This love for a lifetime. You entered like a sentence I never meant to finish, and still my mind keeps writing you in margins after midnight. In the glass of every window, in the pause before I answer, you stand there with your quiet eyes, as if you always knew me. I've kept my face composed, my voice in careful lines, but you have reached the rooms I never offered anyone. Now even silence leans toward the shape of your name, and every road I thought was mine turns gently back to you. Are the owner of my thoughts, the keeper of my days, the one my memory returns to in its softest, truest ways. If I am honest, you remain where all my futures start, the owner of my thoughts and the oldest room in my heart. There are hotel chandeliers and low conversation drifting, while you are somewhere far away, yet nearer than the table. A song from years ago, a folded photograph, will bring you back in full detail, more living than the moment. Your laugh in old remains, your hand in mine, half remembered. The little things that time should wear are brighter when I hold them. I thought restraint could save me, I thought that love could wait, but every disciplined thought of mine learns your name by heart. And in the polished calm that I present to the world, you are the tremor underneath, the truth behind the suit. You are the owner of my thoughts, the keeper of my days, the one my memory returns to in its softest, truest ways. If I am honest, you remain where all my futures start, the owner of my thoughts, and the oldest room in my heart. I have imagined different years, with streets and homes and weather, yet each one keeps a window open for the chance of you arriving. Not as a dream to chase, but as a steady presence, a hand that makes the ordinary feel worthy of remembering. I see us older side by side, with slower steps and kinder, still carrying the same small fire no season could extinguish. And if the world grows cold, and if the years grow loud, I know your name can quiet me like rain on a restless roof. Because your love has taught my heart a patient art to hold what cannot be possessed and still be fully held. You are the owner of my thoughts, the keeper of my days, the one my memory returns to in its softest, truest ways. If I am honest, you remain where all my futures start, the owner of my thoughts and the oldest room in my heart. I do not say this lightly, I do not say it often, but you have lived in my restraint and made it feel like trust. You are the name I whisper only when I am alone, the proof that tenderness survives the long arithmetic of time. So take this unguarded moment, take this measured man, and know that all I am becomes more human when you stay. If love has an address, it looks like you. You are the owner of my thoughts, the keeper of my days, the one my memory returns to in its softest, truest ways. If I am honest, you remain where all my futures start, the owner of my thoughts and the oldest room in my heart. You are the owner of my thoughts in every dream I knew, and all the roads ahead of me still quietly lay to you. The owner of my thoughts, the one my soul keeps near, not to possess but to confess. You are what I hold most dear.